What's up, beautiful people? This is Mike from Mike Gets Well, and I hope you are having an amazing day. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the LG OLED 2021 tips and tricks. And yes, in this video, we're going to go deep and see what are the hidden features and tips and tricks out there. So before we get into the video, make sure to hit the like on this video because that's going to help me tremendous. So thank you so much if you're already doing that. And also subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these new videos. Alright, that on the side. Now let's talk about this one, what we are covering. So we're going to be covering some hidden features, tips and tricks. And this model that I have in front of me is the LG OLED G1 Evo, the gallery design. So before any delay, let's just get into the video. Hit the setting button. That's my first tip of the day. Alright, we're going to go in the all settings. And as soon as we get to the all settings, we're going to go to the general settings where we have this device information. So we're going to go to the general and then we're going to head to the devices. So what we are trying to do is we're going to go to the TV management and we're gonna go to the TV information. So my two tips are included in just one menu. So that's the TV information menu. So you see at the top, we have the device name. Now it's editable. So you can edit the name rather having this web OS, the long name. You can just edit it to, let's say, I'm gonna use my gadgets wall, and it makes it easier to identify your TV. You can change this name to like living room TV or the LG G1, as simple as that. So you can rename this TV. It was not the feature available in the OS before 2021 model. So in 2021 we have this feature, so why not to take advantage of that and simplify this name? Because whenever you're sharing your content through your phone or through the Comcast device, now it's gonna just be simplified name rather having all those models, names and all that stuff happening. So now here we go. We have the device name, My Gadgets World. All right, so this is gonna make your life easy to find your devices over the network. Now, second feature that I'm gonna talk about is over there already. It's total power on time. So you can see remote control I have. I'm gonna shake it. So that's how you get. So actually it's like 3 tips and just on one screen. So you shake the remote control, you get the cursor, and now I'm gonna explain to you where the total power on time is right there. So you go to the settings, devices, TV information, and you have total power on time. So why this total power on time is really important? Because you're buying a TV, which is open box. So you want to make sure that how much the other person was used the TV. If you're getting the new TV, you should have 0 total power on time. So this is how you're going to know. If you get it from the retailer, you should have 0 hours. If you're buying a new TV, if you're buying the open box, it will have some hours accumulated. So these are our quick 3 tips. Now let's get into the other tips that we're going to keep going. And I hope you like all of these tips and tricks. And make sure to go to the comment section and let us know that which one was one of your favorites. Or maybe it could be 2, or if you want to know anything else, let me know that as well. Alright guys, so now we're going to talk about the next tip, which is about the Game Optimizer. So Game Optimizer is exclusive to 2021 models from LG, and we recently got the new update where we have this new game dashboard. So you can see that I have the Xbox Series X connected to the LG OLED G1, and we have the different gaming genres that I'm switching through really quickly with ease of access because we have this new update. So from here, I can go to the Game Optimizer, all settings. So it's like an overview of that Game Optimizer overall. And we have this game dashboard to show you what's going on when you are connected to the console. So we're going to go to the all settings. And before we go there, I'm going to show you what update I have. So I have the latest 03.15.27. 03.15.27. This is the latest update from LG, which has the new Game Optimizer and the gaming dashboard. So you can check the latest update. If you have it, then you're gonna have these features. It's started to roll out, and depending on your region, you're gonna have that. So now if you hit the wheel button on your remote control or the setting button, you have this new pop-up menu, which is the game dashboard. So now if you wanna go to the settings, you have to hold the button for a couple of settings, and then you'll be able to go to the all settings, or you can click on the dashboard also for the all settings and the game dashboard itself. So now we can see that we are in the settings. I'm going to take you to the general and in the Game Optimizer because now we have a new refresh look of the Game Optimizer. As you can see, this is orange color. Before it used to be just the gray color, for the settings menu, but now we have 3 new colors, and it shows you the information about the FPS you're running, the FreeSync Premium, latency, and black stabilizer. And we have the gaming genres, we have the standard, FPS, RPG, RTS, and whatnot. We have all the gaming features now in one game optimizer. So take advantage of these settings because it's gonna be really good for you to go out there and play different game modes. For FPS, I usually go, a little brighter so I can see the enemies in the dark. So there are a whole sort of settings at your disposal, should be using that. And also we have 3 new colors. We have orange, we have green, and violet. So now you can switch between that. I actually prefer orange, so I would stick to that, but depending on your choice, you can choose between these 3 colors. Alright guys, so my next tip includes that how you can actually see the output, HDMI output information on your screen. So you gotta shake the remote control and you will see this cursor showing up, right? So as soon as this cursor shows up, you hit the wheel button, the OK button, and you will have this HDMI pop-up showing on the screen. So all of your connected devices, you can see that, your specific HDMI 1, where Xbox is connected, is outputting the Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. So we are in the Dolby Vision gaming mode, which is exclusive to the LG OLED TVs in 120 Hz. So if you are talking about 120 Hz, right now only LG OLED TVs are doing the Dolby Vision 120 Hz gaming. And in order to verify that, we're gonna hit this green button until we see that hidden menu showing up on the screen and we can read the output information. So we are running the FreeSync, which is active. This is the variable refresh rate information on the screen, and we are running 4K 120 Hz, and as showed you earlier in the tip that we are running it in the Dolby Vision game mode. So this is the tip that you can see the HDMI information on any connected device. So let's say you have a Blu-ray connected also, you shake the remote control, you have the cursor showing up, and voila, there you have the HDMI information. Alright guys, so now is the time to edit the settings ribbon on the left side of the screen. So I'm gonna call the settings menu by clicking the setting menu once, and then you can see that I have the ribbon on the left side and it has a couple of settings, right? So I'm gonna go at the bottom and enable the edit mode, and by doing that I'll be able to add more features to it. So I'm gonna click on the plus icon here, and then I'm gonna be choosing the aspect ratio and screen off. So first I'm gonna add the screen off, and then I'm gonna add the aspect ratio, and I'm gonna show you individually how these 2 options are really important. So I'm gonna go and add another, but it doesn't let me because you can have only up to 7 on-screen shortcuts. So I already have 7, so I'm gonna have to delete one, the least used one. So I'm gonna click on the delete button on the network usage one because I don't use that as much. So you can delete anyone that you don't use as much. Then I'm gonna add the aspect ratio there in the ribbon. So in the settings now we have the screen off and the ribbon, we both have there. And now I'm gonna demonstrate the screen off function. So let's say you're listening to the music and now you're not near your TV. So what you can do is your music will still be playing. I'm increasing the volume level and you can see the screen is now off, but still you can hear the music. And now all you do is press any button on the remote control, your screen is back, and click on it, the screen is off. I mean, it's so quick and fluid that you just press it, it's gone, and you press any button and you have the screen back. This is gonna conserve your energy bill also, and also you have nothing on the TV screen when you're not around it. So that's another tip. All right, so now we are back on the screen, and now we're gonna go and show you how the aspect ratio is really useful. So I'm watching this movie, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and this movie is in IMAX ratio, and you can see the black bars on the left and the right side, right? So for some people it is really annoying, like you are so used to watching that 16:9 ratio. So now I'm gonna bring up this setting menu and I'm gonna go to the aspect ratio settings, and you see I'm in 16:9 ratio, and I'm gonna adjust it to see how I can eliminate these black bars and have that normal viewing. You're gonna lose some of the content from the top and the bottom, but usually, you know, directorial intent is like to keeping the object in the center, so you're not actually gonna lose a lot because we already have nothing on the left and right. So when you do it 4-way zoom, this what happens. So this is another amazing tip and trick that you can use to watch your movies. Alright guys, so now we're going to talk about the quick access menu, how you can access it and then how you can edit it. So we're going to bring that menu up. So we're going to use the magic remote control and keep holding the button number 0 until we see this edit quick access screen showing on the screen. And you can see that we have 8 slots available. So you can add up to 8 applications shortcuts here. So it's going to use the remote control buttons. So I'm going to go and add those applications which are not available on the remote control itself. So as you can see on the magic remote control, we do not have a dedicated key for YouTube. So I'm going to just use the slot number 1 for YouTube. And similarly, I'm going to see which applications are not on the remote control and which applications actually I need a quick access to. And you can keep adding all of these applications up to the 8 slots are completely filled. So as soon as the 8 slots are filled, now all you have to do is it's about the muscle memory. You have to remember which slot is actually for which application. So let's say number 1 is for YouTube. So now all I have to do is hold the number 1 button on the magic remote control, and you will see that I have the YouTube application popping up. If I hold 1, number 2 is for the all apps. So I'm gonna have all apps showing up on the screen. Then similarly, I have number 3 for gallery. So this is a quick and really easy tool to use. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna show you how you can get to the home dashboard by just holding this input button on the magic remote control, and you have the home dashboard showing on your screen. And we're gonna go to this 3 dots right here, and you can see that automatic device discovery is enabled. So I want to talk about what it does. So you can see my HDMI 1 is Xbox, and then I have the HDMI 3, my Apple TV, and I have HDMI 2 where I have LG soundbar connected. So what automatic device discovery will do, it will try to automatically detect what kind of device is connected to the TV, and it will rename that input for you and also assign a specific logo to it. As you can see, HDMI 1 is Xbox, so it has a controller logo. Now I'm going to take you to the settings where we can enable the setting to make sure we can use the same magic remote control for the devices which are capable of doing the HDMI CEC. So we're going to go to the settings. In the general settings, we're going to head to the devices, and we're going to go to the HDMI settings to make sure that we have the HDMI CEC enabled. If we have this function enabled for our sources, we can use the same LG OLED remote control, the magic remote control, to use those devices. So we're gonna make sure that this is enabled. Now I'm gonna show you my Apple TV, which has remote control laying down next to the soundbar. So I'm not even using that that remote control. So I'm using my LG OLED magic remote control, and you can see that it works flawlessly for the navigation. And I can click on the application, then go back, and this is just magical, right? That's how we call it the magic remote. So make sure to like this video, give this video a thumbs up if it deserves, if you think that I covered a lot of topics today. And I'll see you guys in another video. If you have any question, leave that in the comment section and let me know what is your most favorite tips and trick from the WebOS 6.0. And I'll see you guys in another video. Until then, peace out.